Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Your kindness, your generosity, your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing. And I never take that for granted, especially my new viewers and new subscribers. I'm a 57-year-old American who grew tired of the rat race and decided, you know what, I'm gonna pack it all up and I'm gonna move to the Philippines in search of a new life. Well, I found that new life and I want to share with you my boots on the ground experiences. My boots on the ground experiences. The only way I know how, that's by giving you the nitty gritty. That's just telling you exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat that. I'm coming to you again from the beautiful Center Mall in San Carlos City, Negros Occidental. Look at it. Got horses behind me grazing. This is a part of the Philippines many of us never experienced. Philippines is more than beaches and crowded cities, ladies and gentlemen. Need I remind you. But it's a beautiful Thursday morning in the Philippines. I just did my round, so I'm sweating a little bit. It's not hot. I've got a beautiful breeze, and I hope you don't hear that on the video, but I've done some things to try to muffle that, but I hope it helps. If not, hey, y'all guys know I'm raw, I'm unpolished. But the subject today is 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy. There's a Filipino who's gonna want you over here. Now, is that a knock on Filipinos? No, it's actually a compliment. And I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there, but first, let me say this, and I've told you this over and over, but yesterday I got a call from one of my subscribers who had met one of the women who I interviewed. And he's distraught. He's beside himself. She won't talk to him. She keeps hanging up on him. She's blocked him off Facebook. He don't know what's going on. I don't either. He's helped this young lady tremendously. Excuse me. And now it's like she's turned her back on him. And I'm angry about it. I'm embarrassed. You know, I knew better. Okay? Every single interview that I did for, it was a favor to somebody. Because I know not to do it. I know that the #1 rule over here is you have to get to know these people. Because they're people. They're not aliens. They're not from outer space. You have to get to know them first. You have to vet them. And I didn't vet any of these people. And 2 of them have acted a complete donkey and have just sealed the deal for me. I would never, ever do it again. They simply fooled me. They looked innocent. They looked unassuming. But man, you know, they were wolves in sheep's clothing. So that's enough of that. Every single day in my email comments, I get this question. Calvin, do you think I've got a chance of meeting a Filipino when I come over there? Or am I too dark? Am I too short? Am I too fat? What about my disability? Is my retirement enough? Well, here's the short answer to that, guys. If you're 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy, there's going to be a Filipino over here who's going to want you. Now, let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm only talking about a very small percentage of Filipinos who date foreigners to begin with. According to the Philippine Statistics Association, of all the marriages in the Philippines every year, only about 3.5% involve a Filipino, man or woman, and a foreign national, okay? So it's a very small percentage. But the percentage that you're dealing with, they've already put it out there. That's why they're on the dating sites. That's why they're on Facebook advertising the way that they do, that they want a foreigner. You've got something they want, a visa or a new life over here, or both. All right, but they've also got something you want, guys. Let's be fair about it, okay? Initially, when you come over here, you may think you're coming over here for love, but really it's for lust. So I'm only talking about the small percentage of Filipinos because most Filipinos, the overwhelming majority of Filipinos, they want a Filipino man. They go to bed at night dreaming of Coco Martin, Daniel Padilla, and people like that. Not foreigners. They don't trust us. They just simply don't want you. We don't have anything in common with them. Okay? Now, that's that. Because 100% of the time, I'm going to get misinterpreted on this. This is a compliment to Filipinos. This isn't a slight. All right? Does she have standards? Absolutely she has standards. But she has to throw them out the window because she's made that commitment. You know, I'm going to pull myself up by my bootstraps by dating a foreigner for this visa and new life. So she literally has to bite the bullet. That's what she's doing. She literally has to fall on the grenade to accomplish that goal. So if you think that your extra weight is going to stop the Filipino from achieving her goal, man, you don't know these women. There are a lot of things, but they're not stupid. They're very smart, they're very intelligent, they're very crafty. Many of them manage a very, very tiny budget to make ends meet month after month after month, year after year after year. So your disability, you think because you're in a wheelchair, that's going to stop the Philippines. No, she's going to push you in that wheelchair over that finish line. Or she'll put you on her back and carry you across the finish line. This is just the reality of it, guys. Life is cold. All right, sometimes it's not, you know, the fairy tale stuff that we see on YouTube. You know, so guys, you know, you don't have to worry about how you look. Okay, you may be unattractive or ugly in your country. Over here, how many hunchbacks have come over here only to return back to their countries princes because they're being given that Filipino makeover? So it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter how much you weigh, how dark you are, what your retirement income is. Because remember, we say that Filipinos and Filipinas are meddling, they're meddlesome when they ask you how much your pension is. No, they've got a purpose behind that. They know what the income requirements are to get over there to your country, okay? And they'll say something like, you know, while you're over here doing your business at night, she may say something like, honey, I joined that K1 group on Facebook. We don't have to get a lawyer. She'll say something like that out of the clear blue sky, see, to let you know, yeah, I'm already 2 steps ahead of you. See, Filipinos, they're very, very patient. That's why your looks and all that don't matter to them, because, or your age. Because see, all you have to be is 18 to apply for that visa. And then there's no cap on how old you have to be. See, so that's why a lot of times you'll see, and this is the only dynamic we talk about over here, the old foreigner and the young Filipino. We never talk about the black man and the Filipino, the disabled man and the Filipino, the Asian and the Filipino, the poor guy who's doing everything he can, trying to pull all of the strings, trying to get a sponsor to bring his Filipino over. We never talk about that. It's always just the old guy and the young. No, there's a lot more than that, see, guys. So, again, this is not a slight on the Filipino. This is actually a compliment. This is why she is considered a unicorn to me. This is why I consider her above a lot of other women, because of the sacrifices and stuff that she's going to make. And she doesn't let shallow things like the outside appearance deter her from her dream, like a lot of women do. How many times did LeBron James say, hey, women won't go out with me in high school because of my looks? Now look at him now. Rick James. So many other people, guys, that women turned them away early on in their lives because of their outside appearance, only to years later become a phenomenal success. Dave Chappelle. All those guys, they'll tell you themselves they could not get a date in high school because of the way they look. The Filipina, she's able to see that gold down inside of you when other people are seeing flaws, guys. This is the talent that she has. So she'll take you, the hunchback, the disabled, the unattractive guy, and she'll marry you and make you a prince. So yeah, of all the things you gotta worry about when you get to the Philippines, having a woman is not one of them. Because if you're 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy, there's gonna be a Filipina over here who wants you because you got something she wants, and she's got something you want. So thank you for stopping by today. I really appreciate it. Your kindness, your generosity, your support of my channel has truly been amazing, man. I have to say that again. If you're in America, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. But if you're on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you're just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break and you see somebody in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a couple of dollars. If you're in the Philippines, about 8 a.m. in the morning, you have the whole rest of the day to find somebody to help, to intentionally go out there and find somebody to help. Millions of people here struggling. They need our help, because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time. I do want to say that I kind of put a spin on this community pantry that they got going on in the Philippines. Sunshine Shoulders has started the only electronic community pantry. Okay, go on my Facebook, Sunshine Shoulders Facebook page, and you can get like some details about that. But I'm excited about it. It's going to help a whole lot of people, guys. Take care.